Good evening. My name is Professor Hawk, and I am here today to tell you what the best scoreboards are in the AFL. Here we have a bunch of AFL scoreboards, and today we're going to rank how good they look across the board of the scores. I have seen many classic matches from a few of these scoreboards and some more recent matches with this scoreboard. And today we're going to see which one is truly the best of the lot. These three, and I guess this one as well, are quite similar. So I'm going to put them in the same category. For me, they are fine. They show both logos, both team names. They show the score without taking up too much space, even though they're quite long. It's not bad, you know, it's small, but it's simple, but it's effective. It looks good for this era. So for me, all of these are just good. This one, I have seen a few classic matches with this scoreboard, and it's alright, but I don't think it's great. For me, this scoreboard is just okay, but maybe if I lived through the era I would have liked it more, but it's just okay. I just prefer the full team name and the logo as well. At least the logo would be nice, in my opinion. This one, quite similar to that. This one I feel does look better. It looks like an enhanced version of that, partly because it involves Hawthorn and not Collingwood. That is always a positive. And because it involves the Hawks, I would say that it's still okay, but better than that one. No, better than that one. That is what I clearly meant. Now this one, quite similar to those, but one thing I like is they picked a game between Sydney and West Coast. And during that era, these two teams had a fantastic rivalry. One of the best rivalries of all time in Aussie rules football. And for me, that rivalry kind of it kind of pushes up this scoreboard. I think this scoreboard is more iconic because that iconic rivalry was involved. So I'm going to put this scoreboard in the good section. I also believe the blue makes it stand out a bit more. That is very nice. That is very nice. This scoreboard, also a similar setup to these, but I quite like it more for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I like it more. I think we need a tier between best and good. Yes? Agree? Well, I'm assuming that you agree. Add a row below. We're going to call this the very good. A very creative name for this tier. A very good scoreboard. Forget the colours. They don't matter anymore. This, for me, is very good. You see, only one can be the best. And we will find out which one is the best very soon. These ones, all quite similar in some ways. This one, I kind of need a bigger picture. I recognize it, I know where it's from, but this doesn't do it much justice. So I'm not really sure. This was 2017. I'm pretty sure 2017 was okay. It was okay. So as for these three, in my opinion, they are not that good. I do not think these scoreboards are that good. They do remind me of eras in the AFL. I've seen some classic games from these eras, from these scoreboards, but that doesn't change the fact that, to me, they just do not look very good. So for me, they are below average. And what I can tell you right now, as a spoiler alert, is that none of these AFL scoreboards are bad. So there'll be nothing in the bad category. Essendon played Melbourne in this scoreboard era. To be fair, Essendon also played Melbourne in every scoreboard era. But how good was this scoreboard at showing the scoreline of Essendon v Melbourne? I would suggest that it is very good, but not quite as good as that. For some reason, adding a bit more blue seems to make it look better. I should put this up here, because in my opinion, that rivalry alone escalates it to the top of that section. But for me, undisputedly and undoubtedly, the best scoreboard in AFL history is this absolute 90s classic. That scoreboard is beautiful. It's retro, it's nice, it's golden, quite literally. It is fantastic, and it's been involved with many crazy matches, many classic matches, and I can tell you right now that we need to bring back a scoreboard like that, because that is just legendary. Legendary. And that was me, Professor Hawk, telling you the best scoreboards in the AFL. What were your favourite scoreboards? You can let me know in the comments below. But to be fair, I'm not sure how you're going to tell me. You're not going to say that's one and that's one. I don't know how you're going to explain it to me, which one is the best. But you can be sure to try your best. Goodbye.